ready to roll. So, the last few videos, I kind of got lost, like I sort of lost track of like the actual date and the number day of the bulk. So that's why, you know, even though I did, it was because I went from, it was whatever. I just lost track of the numbers. So really what I wrote is like, whatever. But today, I know for sure, it's day number 32. So that's back day. And relatively, back day is probably my quickest lift, just because it's pretty straightforward. And I don't necessarily do a lot of different complicated movements, right? You don't need a whole setup for back. Because I'll throw them in, but I'm not necessarily a huge barbell row kind of guy. And I don't even love dumbbell rows that much either. For the most part, my back training is a lot of just machines and cables. At this gym, you know, mainly cables, just because they don't necessarily have the exact machines that I would like. But, you know, either way, it's still good. I've been doing sort of a back and forth style of back training, where it'll be like a set of a pull down movement, and then a set of a row, and set of pull down, set of a row, set of a pull down, back and forth like that. It's not, you're gonna want to obviously hit your whole back. I wouldn't say that you should only do pull downs, and I wouldn't say that you should only do rows, right? Because it's going to be working your back in different angles, different parts. You know, you got your lats, traps, rhomboids, some other little funky ones going around. But if you do about half and half of pull downs and rows, I think you're going to be pretty much set. All right. So just doing a few warm-up sets with the lat pull down. I mean, nothing crazy heavy yet, just to kind of get some blood flowing. And everybody and their mom is in here tonight. It sucks. All right. Let's go do some barbell rows. Definitely a pretty good test of strength. You know, getting under, or I guess you're really getting over the bar when you're doing the barbell rows. It's, you know, it's a bit of a different feeling than the cable at least. So I'll throw them in sometimes. I used to do these underhand, right, holding the bar like this. I don't know what I was thinking. Overhand's definitely the way to go. Whew. That feels pretty light, goddammit. I've definitely spoiled myself by lifting at like midnight when the gym is empty. But whatever. I'll take a minute and then I'll hit this. All right, that's enough of that. I'm thinking I'll probably just keep up this pattern for the whole lift. 2 sets of rows, then 2 sets of pull downs. Back to rows, back to pull downs. Till we hit 11 sets. Because that's pretty much, you know, like number of choice. But around 8 to 12 sets per body part, you should be pretty pumped by then. You shouldn't be doing too much more than that. Whew. All right, let's stack it. God damn it. And then never a bad idea to throw in a couple of drop sets. In terms of your hand placement, right? You know, obviously, you're not going to go here. That's stupid. And you don't have to go all the way on the outside either. Like, you're seriously just not going to be as strong if you do it that way. So I'd say just happy medium, maybe a little wider than shoulder width. Obviously, if you've been lifting for a while, you already know this, but that's a little beginner fitness tip if you're not really sure how to get that going. God damn. So when you go lighter, then you might be able to benefit from a really wide grip, just because you don't necessarily focus on pulling down the weight. You're just focused on flexing your lats. Maybe not tip, but explanation. You know, I'd rather load up a shit ton of weight and just go from like here to maybe like chin level, rather than, you know, have to go way lighter to go all the way and like touch my chest, you know? Because I think people get caught up with doing like perfect form like that, especially when you see a beginner. You know, they're gonna go really light and just no swinging, just perfect form. So, you know, if you're throwing a little bit of swinging into your set, it's called ego lifting, then, you know, I'm a goddamn certified ego lifter. But whatever you gotta do to make sure that you reach a pretty noticeable amount of exertion and muscular fatigue, it's gonna end up working. Oh, damn. Oh. In terms of these cable rows, I definitely prefer a wide grip with a straight bar over something like this, because you're not going to be able to get the same contraction, right? If you're holding this kind of handle, you'll only be able to get so far, and you won't really be able to pull your shoulder blades back. But when you got a big ass wide handle, it'll be way easier for you to really retract. You should be able to feel your rhomboids doing something, a little bit of traps. So I say the wide grip straight bar is going to be at least one of the best cable row attachments you can use. All right, so 2 sets of rows, 2 sets of pull downs, and then 2 sets of rows again. So now we're back to pull downs. And when I say rows, obviously, I mean a rowing movement. That's pretty simple enough. But when I say pull downs, I don't necessarily only mean pull downs. I'm pretty much just talking about anything that's a specifically lat targeted lift. So sure, doing rows is going to activate your lats, but it's not necessarily the same angle. So I don't want to do another set of just, basic lat pull downs again. So I think I'll throw in a little drop superset. All right, there we go, a little heavier. But it'll pretty much consist of 1-arm pullovers, right? I'll do maybe 20 reps or so. Then jump over here, do some 1-arm pull downs, and then repeat for the other arm, of course. I definitely like the single arm pullovers more than double arm. I just feel like I can squeeze my lat a little bit harder. That could just be a preference thing. Fuck. Eight sets done. Did 2 sets of rows, 2 sets of pull downs, 2 sets of rows, 2 sets of pretty much pull downs. So let's throw something else in. God damn it. Fuck. You guys gave me the fucking hiccups. I think I'll do one more set of just normal straight bar rows with the cable. But then the last 2 sets, I'll throw in some supersets. Not sure what yet though. I'll figure it out in a minute. If you've been watching the last few videos, I don't necessarily know exactly how many. Well, I know how many total sets I'm gonna do, but I don't know the exact exercise or like rep scheme and weight scheme that I'm gonna hit. I pretty much just change it up every time, based on what I feel, is gonna be comfortable, give me a good pump, and then it will be a little bit different from the last time. So, there's probably some validity to having a nice made program where you track all your lifts, you do the perfect amount of sets every time. But I'd consider this more of an art form. You gotta be able to be open to new ideas, change it up if you feel like something isn't working. Oh. All right. Go a little extra wide since it's a bit lighter. Oh, fuck. Dropped the bar on my foot, goddammit. Ouch. Whatever. let's go check the pump. All right. So that definitely should have done something. Let's see if there's a good outline from the back. Whew. All right, I can already tell that feels pretty good. So, it got a little complicated towards the end, but for the most part, just rows and pull downs, a little bit of pullovers to get fancy. Whoops. Whew. Man, lats are fucked. Whew. Well, what do you expect? Do some heavy sets in the beginning, move on to some relatively lighter squeezing movements toward the end. You're gonna be pumped as a mofo. So I'm gonna finish some calves and then get in the car. God damn it. Back day has been completed. Brutal pump, same as usual. Back day is it's a pretty consistent, oh holy shit. It's a pretty consistent lift for me. I usually feel pretty strong on it. Never really have an off day. But unrelated, it is 10:30 and Kroger closes at 11. Cutting it close with this one. I am out of a variety of things. I need some more protein powder. Probably need, I need a little bit more beef. Probably gonna get some ice cream. I think I've still got some ramen floating around. What else? Shit. I don't know. I'll break it down afterwards. I'll get back in the car after I get the groceries. So in terms of diet, my current sort of go-to meals, I've been doing a lot of like Uncle Ben's sort of instant rice. I'll mix that with some just some ground beef, a bunch of barbecue sauce. That'll be like 2 meals throughout the day. Love bagels. Been doing bagels with a bunch of cream cheese on it to get some fats in. Some protein shakes. And then honestly, like just any other sort of carb source I can get my hands on. You know, it's pretty much nothing special, right? Obviously, like I pretty much tell everybody, if you don't know what kind of macros you should be eating, right, you got 2 steps. You go online, you look up your calorie calculator. That's going to tell you how much fats and protein you should be eating, stuff like that, for your specific weight, along with for your actual goals. And then the hard part is you got to get an app on your phone and you got to track that shit day in and day out. So it's 10:43. I gotta fucking get to the grocery store quick. Put all the food away and then going to fucking bed. So I'll see you guys next time.